Good morning and a very warm welcome. The U18 Six Nations Festival, we have one game under our belt so far. Victory for England in a really tight contest against Wales. Both teams struggled to bring the deadlock early in the game. And then a couple of tries for England, one coming right at the very end of the game, sealing the win. England 10, Wales 0. Next up, England stay on. This time to face Scotland. We kick off in around 5 minutes time. So let's find out then how teams line up for match 2 of the Six Nations Festival here on Wellington College. Let's begin with the England side. At fullback, green number 15, Lauren Bailey. On the wing, number 14, Connie Clark. Centre, number 13, Natalie Evans. Centre, number 12, Lauren Noah. On the wing, number 11, Emma Gerald. High half number 10, Ella Cromack. And scrum half number 9, Evie Hassan. Forwards for England, front number 1, Amelia Williams. Hooker number 2, Lucy Simpson. Prop number 3, Tilly Owens. Lock number 4, Richard Campbell. Lock number 5, Ellie Wilson. Flanker number 6, Anna Richardson. Flanker number 7, England captain Lucy Finch. And wearing 8 for England, Alan Latui. Replacements for England wearing 16, Lucy Carradine. 17, Hannah Stevens. 18, Lucy Ward. 19, Sophie McQueen, 20, Amelia Dougal, 21, Daisy Aspinall. Now the Scotland side.
Right, here we go then, second game of this morning, Scotland versus England. Kicking off here at Wellington College in the sunshine. I hope you were here for England versus Wales, a good game. Scotland, England looking to follow that one. And the two teams, Scotland line up as follows. At fullback, Lucy McRae, Nicole Flynn, Niamh Robertson-Jack, Freya Lechowski and Holly Howland make up the back line. Isla Jameson and Hannah Dunnett at half-back. Ailey Fleming, Caris Craig and Ella Williams. The front row, Eva Finney, Holland Bogan. In the second row, Isla Wheeler, Teresa Smith and Megan Highland are in the back row. As you can see there, my work is cut out because they have gone with squad numbering. My job's difficult as it is. Squad numbering makes it very tricky. The England team, only 2 players remain from the team that took on Wales. So Connie Clark and Emma Gerard, I think, are both in place on the wings. Other than that, Lauren Bailey plays at fullback, Natalie Evans and Lauren Nola play in the centres. New half-back partnership of Ella Cromack and Evie Haskell. Front row, William Simpson and Poland. Second row, Bridget Campbell and Ellie Wood. And a back row, Richardson Finch and Heine Ella Latui makes up the number 8. Subs, we shall see them, I'm sure, at some point. It's the full squad for England on the subs, for Scotland on the subs bench, whereas England just go with Calladine, Sams, Ward, McQueen, McDougall and Daisy Aspinall. Not Apsinall, as it's written there. Aspinall is her name. And it should be a good opportunity to see her again. She played very well in that first game. Scored a fantastic try and danced her way through defences a fair few times. So Wellington College still looking lovely. Right in the middle of Berkshire, amongst some wonderful golf courses down here. If you're a golf fan, you come down to Wellington College, you can't go too far wrong. Left-hand turn to Sunningdale, right-hand turn to, well, many, I was going to say, huge amounts of different golf courses down here. So yeah, apologies to Scotland fans if you're tuning in. I will try very hard to get the numbers right. Positionally, they're playing in a certain way, but the numbers on their back will mean something slightly different, so I'm going to have to work hard, and if I get it wrong, I'm very, very sorry. Scotland in their all blue. They come out and huddle up. They will play back-to-back now. England playing back-to-back, of course, and Scotland will play back-to-back. It's Wales who have to navigate the difficulty of playing half, then waiting an hour and then playing another half.
And please welcome England.
Brief 25-minute break or so for England to reformat themselves and get the messages back on. It's a brand new pack, as I mentioned. Half-back partnership of Evie Haskell and Ella Cromack. I'm looking forward to seeing how they work. Lauren Bailey played a little bit in that first game. She gets a go at full-back from the off. And Connie Clark, one of the try scorers in that first game, remains at 14 with Emma Gerrard on the other wing. Natalie Evans and Lauren Knoll are in the centre positions. Brand new referee from the French Federation, Melissa Leboeuf.
It's okay for me, okay?
U18 Six Nations Festival in Scotland. Taking on England.
Scotland it is who kick off deep into the England half. England travelling in the same direction they were previously. And a big run from Lauren Knoll first up. Gains about 10-15 yards. Scotland disrupting at breakdown time. Evie Haskell just isolated there for a minute and Scotland went sniffing and found her. And now they break. Offloading just about didn't make it. The fly half wearing 13, Isla Jamieson, just spilling the ball forward there. There she is, behind Lucy McRae, who's playing at fullback, wearing 21. You can see how difficult my job's going to be today. Yep. And you can see 25, 28, 20, all packing down there. 25 is Hannah Dunnett, playing at scrum half.
Crunch!
And wearing 2 at the back there is Megan Hyland. Watch out for her from the break. From the scrum time. England dominant against Wales at scrum time, and Scotland respond, although referee Leboeuf says there's been an infringement. Up and around, she says, at prop forward, and England will get a chance via the boot of Ella Cromack. And the boot of Ella Cromack I have seen before. Dave Allred's School of Kicking a few years ago. She won the competition for the women. And there she is, Ella Cromack. And be looking to control. I thought Millie Hyatt in the first game did well, pulling the strings at number 10. And Cromack will have watched on and seen that the gauntlet had been laid down. 3 days of fixtures for these two sides, so a fair amount of coming and going. We were waiting to see the information on Sam Shields, who went off with a nasty looking ankle injury in the first game. I hope she's okay and will be able to get mended for later on next week. Tuesday is the day that these two teams reconvene, and then next weekend as well. Call is a scrum from Scotland for the not straight line out. And the referee is going to pull them all the way back. Scotland took about 5 steps forward to try and assemble their scrum. Hannah Dunnett has the ball in her hands. And referee Leboeuf is going to have scrutiny over this front row battle. It's rippling like a waterbed, that scrum, but Scotland get it in and away. Jamieson into the midfield. Leszkowski and Robertson Jack combine. Lucy McRae also involved, and a penalty to Scotland. Referee's arm pointing their way. No release, says the referee. The kick from McRae is not quite out. England will get a bit of an opportunity down this short side. They bring it back infield. Tackle eventually. Hauling them down is Caris Craig, playing at hooker, wearing 8. Here is the attractive high knee Ala Latui, attractive as a rugby player, big, strong. Certainly catches the eye. Ball recycled. Helicopter circles overhead and deafens everyone. Latui again. Father, of course, Aleki Latui, who'll be very proud and watching on. Ensconced at Namtul, Aleki Latui. Ball is played through. Well gathered by Lucy McRae, who had to work exceptionally hard in tight spaces to get that ball away. But forward, Lauren Bailey in England come. Cutting the line is Emma Gerard. Bailey at the back of the hand. Natalie Evans is going looking for work in field. She's eventually hauled down, and as she is, the ball is spilt.
No advantage, no control, right? No control.
Double knock-on, says the referee. And they'll come back with England. This is Lauren Bailey. And then Gerard was brought in. Combined again with Bailey, and then at the back of the hands. And Evans comes all the way back in field, looking for a little bit of a hole in the fence. So the front rows for Scotland, Hayley Fleming, Caris Craig and Ella Williams. There's another Williams in the front row for England, Amelia, Lucy Simpson and Tilly Poland. Tilly Poland wearing 3 today for England. One to look out for, has shot through the ranks of late, a real bolter into the England side. Good to see her getting a start. She's on the far side there with the hair braided. Scotland have gone. Hannah Dunnett is on her own. The ball is spilt. It's gone backwards, says the referee. Freya Lechkowski was there to tidy it all up. Scotland again playing in their own half, much like England did. Sorry, much like Wales did in the first game against England. England were able to pin Wales, and they do that there. Ala Latui robbed, nabbed the ball, and England get a free go. Ball is ambitiously played over the top. Referee says that's fine, it hasn't gone forward. But now the whistle is in the mouth. Shrill blast from referee LeBeuf. Another look at it here, yeah. Tiny Ala Latui, neat little bit of pilfering.
Yeah. You're right.
The line out for Scotland. Caris Craig is going to look down the barrel of this one. Again, spilt at line out time, which means England get a free go, and the kick across field is going to interest people. Oh no, it's not. It's going to interest Scotland, and they're going to break. Good covering tackle comes back, I think, from Gerard. Had to shut the door very quickly. It was sprung open there by Scotland. The kick across field looked as though it might work for England, but it was actually the ladies in blue who were able to make hay in the sunshine. And Cromac's kick across, yeah, well gathered by Nicole Flint. And Flint, yeah, super tackle from Gerard. Had to make it back, had to get her body in the right position. And as much as scoring tries is important for wingers, covering tackles is equally as important. Emma Gerard did well there. Referee's going to have a little chat. Little check with any running repairs. Ala Latui is asked to reposition herself. Neat for Evie Haskell. Night place from Cromack, although the pass over the top to Bailey means that she has to stop and go. Out to the right-hand side. Connie Clark with one try already for England today. Nice. Bailey continues the charge. Strong run from Bridget Campbell. Is told to release it. Referee says it's okay. Haskell and Cromack combined. The pass didn't look as though it was meant for the intended recipient. Haskell searching for it. Evie Haskell. It's a famous rugby name, isn't it, Haskell? There is no relation. And a penalty here for England. And I just wonder, with the game the way it is, no kick at goal, not even a thought of it. England keen to add more than 3 points to their tally. 10 points victors in their first game, 2 tries from Aspinall and Clark.
Yeah.
10 minutes gone in this game, 0-0.
Crutch! 5!
Great pressure from Scotland on England's scrum. Wasn't the tail of the first half, but Latui comes away with it well. Cromack, little show and go, Ella Cromack, oh, a little bit of brilliance from Ella Cromack. Half a gap, and she opened the door wide. Ella Cromack with something for the highlights reel. Little dummy, little step, and then the power, the fend to get away, push herself free. Let's have another look here. The scrum was under tremendous pressure. Scotland had come up and round. Latui did well to offload. Haskell to Cromack. Then have a look. The tackles perhaps not as accurate as they should have been. But Cromack doesn't care. 5 points to her. An easy 2 points to follow. And England all of a sudden burst open.
Okay, blue? Okay, thank you very much.
Conversion is good from Cromack as well. Full 7-point compliment for her in England. Tackles from Scotland, they might be disappointed with those. They went too high, didn't they? Too much shirt adjusting. Not enough shoulder and hip. Disappointing for Scotland because they'd certainly caused a few issues early on. Evans, lovely delay on the pass, brings in Bailey. England purring now. Down the right-hand side they travel. Referee says release. Referee says release to blue. Oh, and I think there's going to be more to it than this. Yeah, she's going to be asked across. And because of the ascendancy, she is sent to the bin. It is Freya Lishkowski who's impinged. I mean, she feels that she's on her feet there. She feels as though she's allowed to go for that ball, but the referee was screaming out at her for a couple of seconds before it happened. And she's sent to the bin, which makes Scotland's job even more difficult. Lovely delay on that pass from Natalie Evans. I don't know whether we're getting to have a look at it again, but she took it to the line, and the presence of mind to just hold and not pass too early, commit the defender. Exactly what we're looking for here. Scotland down to 14 is not what they were looking for. Line out is strong. Bridget Campbell at the top of it. Comes down. Look at the body positions from England. But the referee is not happy. And it's a penalty to Scotland. Carla Jameson is thinking about a quick tap and go. Kick to touch is successful. Latui doesn't need a second invitation to get in the midfield. The offload, Lucy Finch. And the ball is spilt. Scotland with a chance to build their own platform. Good kick from Scotland all the way up inside the English half. There's that knock on, which was gathered by Isla Jamieson. Is the break Finch, I think it was, with the final pass that didn't go to hand. Craig's line out Scotland, it just about works their way into the midfield, and Scotland get an opportunity which to try and examine the brackets and hinges of England's defence. England just about good enough for it. Eva Finney and Megan Hyland as well with the carry. Goes through Finney again. Referee has seen a knock on. Scrum time.
Crutch!
England's Evie Haskell will get a chance to feed this scrum. Latui comes up with it. Latui dummies, goes. Latui. Brilliant combination, and Bailey is away, and nobody will catch Lauren Bailey. England starting to stretch clear. The initial break from Latui, and then the speed at the end from Bailey. Look at the dummy. Neat interplay from Nola as well to keep the ball alive. And then Bailey does the rest. Too much pace, Lauren Bailey. Sliding home. Kick is good. Way out on the right hand side. I told you she could kick. Ella Cromer. Lovely 7 points for England. Another look at it here. Iniella Latui forging through. Nola with the continuity. Neat from Bailey. All of a sudden, Scotland 2 scores behind. And Isla Jamieson can do nothing other than restart.
No. Okay.
Kick is good. Almost down to that touchline on that far side. Oh, Scotland's pass is awkward. Referee's going to say knock on. Forward pass, actually, she says. England will get the put in, and that's the 22-metre line behind the scrum. You can see. Good position this. Latui has fumbled it, and for her pains, she gets the whole scrum landing on her. And the referee also is pointing skyward in favour of Scotland. Scotland with McRae. ball again is loose. Anna Dunnett sweeps round to collect the ball, but England's defensive work is strong. Scotland have spilt the ball, and there's a transition here that could work for them.
Okay. Scrum right.
They'll come back for the scrum.
Blue and right.
Handling mistakes. Leszkowski, who's back on the field, is
50 meters.
fumbled it there.
Okay. Crutch.
Combination between Ellie Wood and Lauren Bailey didn't quite work. That's why they've come back.
Set.
England's scrum has been put under a little bit of pressure by Scotland. That is better. Down the slightly short side they go. Big pass out to Connie Clark. Latui. Shy of coming forward. Again, more quick ball for England to work with, and Scotland are scrambling back to get into position. Cromack scored one try, delay on the pass, Bailey twisting and turning, the offload works, and I think they're there. Natalie Evans has got the try. It is, yeah, Natalie Evans, who's managed just about to be in the right place at the right time. I think maybe Cromack and even Bailey could have got themselves there, but the offload to Evans came and she just dropped on it.
England, number 13, Natalie Evans.
Cromack, delay, offload, the step inside. Good presence of mind. I think even Lucy Finch was asking for it too. England's ascendancy starting to show. Players queuing up to get the ball. Get in the hole is the shout from the sideline. Well, not quite, although it is Masters weekend. I mentioned Wentworth not too far away. We are in golfing country. And Ella Cromack obliging with a neat little 7-iron between the posts. Well, 3 tries, 3 7-pointers. England in the ascendancy as we head into the second half of this second game. England's final game, as it were, today. Scotland versus Wales to come a little bit later on. England return fire, the little nudge over the top. McRae, I think it is, who's going to run this back. McRae makes about 10, 12 yards. Clear out from Ella Williams, wasn't quick enough. England good and over the ball, and rewarded by the referee. Asking for a little bit more control at scrum time. We'll go again. Relatively decent crowd down here at Wellington College. Beautiful setup. And a good amount of family and friends and spectators.
Okay.
Some more interested than others. Looks very serious, doesn't he?
touch.
I hope the smile is on his face not too long.
Set. 8, 2, 3.
Referee rewards Scotland this time.
Number 3 right.
Tap and go. Ball again, bouncing bomb into the midfield, which Scotland have to defuse. Isla Wheeler, wearing 7 but playing blind side. Decent carry from her, but slightly isolated, although the ball does come back. Hannah Dunnett
Stop, focus.
finds the half-back partnership of Isla Jameson, but the kick is too long and into touch. And it's not quite flowing at the moment for Scotland. Lucy McRae there.
How much? 5? Yeah. Yeah, please. Thank you.
Didn't look too straight.
No strike.
Referee agrees. Smashed into the first receiver.
Scrum. Substitution.
There'll be a few substitutions oncoming.
25. 20, 20, 25, 7, please. 9.
Hannah Dunnett. I think Isla Wheeler is also coming off as well.
28, please. 28. 9, 28, please.
28 is Emily Corbra.
Let's go. Let's go, girls! It's okay.
Try and get confirmation of who's come on. It's,
Lost
as you'll see, there's difficulties with the fact that squad numbers are being used by Scotland. I see 26 Charlotte Russell is on the field. Rebecca Douglas is on at scrum half as well, wearing 15. There she is with the ball in her hands.
Crouch! Back! Very good. Here. Crouch! Back! Set!
Penalty to England. Number 3 is the call. Zara Nicholson, I think, if she's referring to squad numbers. Kick from the boot of Cromack is a good one. Gains about 35, 40 yards. And we'll have her England pack purring. Line out from Simpson. I was about to say is a good one, but the referee disagrees with me. Not straight is the call. And we'll have another scrum.
Crunch!
Delighted to have you with us. Six Nations Under-18 Rugby.
Please.
The women's side of the competition. Here with you all day on Good Friday. England-Wales, if you missed it a little bit earlier, 10-0 to England. England in control against Scotland here, but Scotland-Wales to come at 12 o'clock. And then we have Ireland, Italy and France in action this afternoon. Pass is decent from Rebecca Douglas. Scotland get a go out wide. The hot-stepping Lucy McRae is trying to find a soft shoulder. And she doesn't because England are over the ball brilliantly. Latui, who has grown in confidence and featured more and more in this game. Haskell goes right-hand side. The ball is juggled backwards, says the referee. Opportunity for Connie Clark once again to show her skill. A good try in the first game. England again, good offloading. Ellie Wood rumbles towards that Scotland line. Haskell, a bouncing ball, which Amelia Williams is not ever so grateful to have to deal with. And a knock-on is the call from the referee. About 5 minutes left in this game. 35-minute games. All of these are festival style for the women at under-18 level. 3 halves of rugby this morning involving all 3 teams, and again the same this afternoon.
Crutch! Bind! Set! No, stay, bro, right.
Douglas feeds the scrum. Jameson's kick is shy. It's bobbling around for Emma Gerrard. It goes backwards and Gerrard is able to make a little bit of ground. The Morpeth Cumbria girl is then penalised for climbing on the deck. And McRae is going to bundle her way forward. Eva Finney, who's Nicole Flynn it was actually, who made a little bit more ground for her. Ball at the bottom. Scotland can play with it. Again, England look so strong coming off their line. They allow Scotland to really profit nothing. Backwards Scotland seem to go. Can they find a bit of space on this outside arm? Infield they come again. The clear out from England is emphatic. Over the ball too aggressively, says the referee, and England will get a penalty. Minutes are ticking away. It's a tap and go. Latui still fending off people. Ala Latui offloading. England in here, and just as I start to get excited, Connie Clark can't quite keep hold of it.
Knock on and touch. Choice? Sorry?
Scotland will have a choice at this for the knock-on and the ball into touch. Line out is the call, I think.
No meeting, Blue. Blue, no meeting, please. No meeting. Let's go. How many? 5. Back.
All eyes on this Scotland line-out. Brilliant work from Ellie Wood at the top there. Rescued the ball back for England. Haskell has to go in and dig it out. Haskell again has to choose the right person. Cromac's crossfield kick is hanging in the sky.
Offside.
Oh, referee spotted them a bit too ambitious, a bit too eager. Offside, and
Offside for the kickoff.
I think it was Gerrard and Evans combining. I'm not sure exactly who was offside, but Scotland will get a kick to clear their lines and clear their 22. That fourth try, elusive for the moment for England. Ball has not gone dead. Lauren Bailey will feed Cromac, and Cromac's boot, which has been so effective in this game so far, nudges the ball into the 22. Show and go from Holland Bogan. Doesn't quite work. England are equal to the task. Again, more aggressive defence from England. Allows them to come up with the ball. Bridget Campbell is going to be stopped in her tracks by the referee's whistle. And look at this tackle. What execution. Connie Clark up quickly. Holland Bogan deposited onto her derriere. Feature of this game has been England's tackling and defensive speed, but here they get a bit of opportunity to break offensively. Richardson to the floor. Neat little offload. Latui again combines with Williams. Clear out is good. Excellent from England. Latui again trying to bring other people into it. Offload, doesn't quite work. Nola was reaching for it. Disappointed to see it hit the deck. Referee checks her clock. Long left, I wouldn't have thought. Once again, just the handling errors, meaning that England can't quite get over the line for the fourth time.
Crutch! Bind!
Free kicks as the referee, early engagement. Scotland are going to tap and go from their own 22. Tackles come in like a pair of sliding doors. Leshkowski to the floor. As has been the theme of this 35 minutes or so, England's defence too strong for Scotland. Only the referee's whistle can allow them to advance, or there's going to be a yellow card. Lauren Nola is going to be sent in. She's quickly going to make her way off the pitch. She won't play any further part. I don't think there's a huge amount of time left in the game. There is Lauren Nola, begrudgingly making her way from the pitch.
Back.
It's not Ella Cromack, it's definitely Nola who's gone off. Still the penalties reign in for Scotland, and still the referee's whistle will not go dead. Scotland's pass hits the deck. Lucy McRae, who's looked ambitious and eye-catching in attack. There is a knock-on from Scotland, and I think we'll come back, and I think that will be enough time. It is. Referee Leboeuf says enough is enough. England with 3 tries, with the ascendancy. Scotland occasionally tried to put things together, but England's defence was far too strong, far too clever. Tries from Bailey, Evans and Cromack sealed the deal for England, and they are victorious. They're 2 games they've won, both of them. Scotland will play Wales next up at 12 o'clock, but for now, have a rest, come back a little bit later and enjoy the rest of the under-18 Six Nations.
Proud of you.
Just a reminder, wearing no smoking vapor across the entire site. That includes vaping and e-cigarettes. If you'd like to smoke, I think you'll need to leave the site. Plenty of food and drinks, tea and coffee, hot drinks. available refreshment stand. And if you're wondering where the facilities are, having had enough tea and coffee so far this morning, they are behind the posts on the warm-up pitch. Not immediately behind, this is a respectable venue. The porticos. So well played, Scotland, who face Wales next up. Congratulations though to England, who have played 2-1-2 today. So in case you're wondering about the format of this festival, it takes place over the next week or so, right up to the 15th of April. We have 3 match days, this being match day 1, and across match days 1 and 2, each team plays twice. So today, each team will play 2 35-minute games, and then on match day 3, each team will play a full 70-minute extra. The reason behind that is to make sure everyone has a chance to play. To promote a competitive playing environment, and every player hopefully has a chance to start at least one picture. And we can see that the players are largely going for awards within the team. Also, as part of this Festival Week, there is a 2-day coaching conference with match officials and coaches from all 6 unions of federations in attendance. So hopefully a great opportunity for the future of international rugby. So not just expand their game, but expand their knowledge of the game as well. We're also being streamed as well, so